hot seat, or a coach on the hot seat, are Dallas and the Jets. I don't think I think the Browns are all in on Lincoln Riley because they want to bring in the coach that coached their star quarterback.
Yeah, I absolutely see that as a very high likelihood. I think if Lincoln Riley wants to come to the NFL, he and the Browns are just a great match.
By the way,
they have the jump right now on starting to talk to new quarterbacks. They obviously fired Hugh already, even though everyone knows that Bowles is on his way out. The Jets aren't going to really talk to anybody until Black Monday.
Or maybe even after that. Who knows?
No, it better not be. Otherwise, I think I don't know. I'm going to have to find a new team to root for.
We'll gladly put names in a hat for you to pick. You are now a Cardinals fan. Congratulations. And you know what would happen? They'd hire Todd Bowles as their head coach.
Oh, God. I don't think they're that dumb.
You'd have a warranty. We'd give you a warranty. You could cash in.
All right. Let's move on to something else. You want to run through the NFL games?
Well, there's other things in the NFL that I want to talk about.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to go through the games because we've been talking for quite a bit already, literally on just this one topic.
Right.
But we're going to move to a different topic in the NFL. And it was announced today that the Monday night game between the 9-1 Kansas City Chiefs and the 9-1 Los Angeles Rams will no longer be played in Mexico City. Now, Mexico City, they've hosted games before. They were successful, and it was good. The field this time, however, just looks like absolute shit. And if you want to see a photo of what the field looks like, literally on the ESPN website, there's, I guess, an article.
It looks
terrible. It looks like a monster truck rally was just held there.
Yeah, and that's not something that just happens in a week, and the NFL got blindsided by some terrible storm. That is clear neglect.
Yeah.
And you can't put together a field and make it playable in that time frame since that photo was released. So it's like, what the hell is the NFL doing? They didn't have someone checking the field conditions, really, when after like week 5 that this is, two of the better teams in the NFL. Now Mexico City is missing out on a premier matchup that hurts both of them because Mexico City is missing out on all that revenue. There are people, I'm sure, flying into Mexico City for fans of both teams. So you're pissing off a huge amount of these fan bases. You're ruining a chance to expand the NFL into the Mexican market. Sorry?
I'm sorry. I'm really passionate about what I'm going to say in a minute. So you continue on.
Okay. Is it along these same lines, or is it something else?
It's about the game being moved, and my thoughts on that.
Okay. Yeah, because I would be so furious if I was a fan that had bought flights that is, you're now going to Mexico City and you're not able to go there for your intended purpose. And Mexico City's nice. There's tons of things to do there. But you were all hyped up. You're trying to go see your favorite team in a marquee matchup that very well could be like a preview of late playoffs of like the Super Bowl. So it's super infuriating. It's piss poor management. And again, I don't know all the details on who's responsible. Like when push comes to shove, if it's if it's Mexico City or if it's the NFL. But
I'm guessing it's
both.
both.
The NFL didn't have somebody monitoring this field. Come on, you know, you've got how much money, how many billions do you have, and you can't send a guy down there to just check on the field and just hang out.
I'm sure they have.
Like, yeah.
I'm sure the NFL has people who work permanently in Mexico City. You don't have rumblings of a team being moved to Mexico City and not have employees there.
Right.
So I think there's already someone there. But it blows my mind that, and I'll just preface this by going back a little bit. The NFL does have a rule that the team that is considered the home team must have their stadium available as well. So in case something like this does happen, there's a venue that they can definitely go to. Now, I don't know if you're paying attention to what's going on in the state of California right now, but if you listened to any of the broadcast of the Giants 49ers last night, you would know that the air quality in California right now is complete shit due to these wildfires. So you're telling me that the best course of action is to take the players from a bad field and put them in smoke and pollution, and that's the better idea. The NFL, the same people that instead of finding a neutral site for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Miami Dolphins game last year, they pushed the game back to the same week that the two teams just so happened to have a bye week. So the teams went 16 weeks straight of playing football, potentially even more if one of the teams made the playoffs. So that same governing body is now making the brilliant decision to take these athletes and put them into danger's way by making them play a sport where in good weather, in good air quality conditions, players are still putting on the oxygen tank anyways. Tell me again how the NFL cares about player safety. They really give absolutely no fucking shits about the safety of their players. And that's why they're doing this. Because it's a moneymaker. You know what the problem with this is, though? Joke's on the NFL, because it is bad fucking football, or any sport, when you go to a game and the away team has more fans in the stadium than the home team. Unless it's like Mets, Yankees, Knicks, Nets, Rangers, Islanders, where literally just hop on a fucking train and you can get there. No, you have to have Chiefs fans flying to Los Angeles, and they're still going to outweigh the Rams fans. That is bad for the NFL. And how the NFL doesn't understand, we need to take better care of our players, we need to make smart decisions, and we need to do everything we can to make money, make us look good, while also not being stupid. I don't understand. So, find a neutral field. There has to be, somewhere in this great country of ours, a stadium that's not being used, where the teams can be like, all right, let's play here. Somewhere in this country. Unless somehow every NFL and college team are playing at home this week.
Right. Obviously there are teams on bye. The NFL again just shows
disregard,
just a complete lack of foresight, and as you said, they don't give a shit about their players. You can't tell me that when all these wildfires are raging that these players are going to have good air quality. I don't know. It's just it's so beyond ridiculous at this point.
It is. It is atrocious. There should be contingency plans. First of all, the entire state of California sucks.
That's a broad stroke.
No, it's completely legitimate. Same thing with the people who live in New Orleans. Okay, Why would you choose to live in a place that you know is going to have wildfires literally every year? There was a joke that the Chargers should change their name to the San Diego Forest Fires. Like, what the fuck? You know this is going to happen. You know. Just like you know in New Orleans that you live in a city that is literally below sea level. Like, come on. Like,
I mean, yeah, but you could say that about like most of the continental U.S. Like, there's Tornado Alley, there's Florida, which gets hit by hurricanes as well.
Florida's not exempt from this list.
But yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know who is in charge of this decision, but someone's head probably needs to roll for this. This is ridiculous. I could not imagine how enraged I would be if I was catching a flight to Mexico City just for this game, because people are doing that. People are catching like a red-eye flight, and they're not even going to be in the city for more than like 24 hours, and they're planning on going, getting drunk and watching the game or whatever, or eating and watching the game, and then going back home. And now they're just going to be in Mexico City for under 24 hours. Like, what do you can't even really salvage that.
Well, can you cancel the flight? Are they is that?
No, not unless you've got travel insurance. You can't cancel the flight for anything that's not like death and like other crazy things. And further, the NFL, or maybe it's just the Rams, I don't know who's in charge of it, but they have the goal to then, now they're selling tickets to this game in LA. Like, you should be, I mean, they better be refunding every ticket that's being sold for this Mexico City game at minimum, and they better include all the taxes and freaking fees that are on all of these ticket sites. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. And what is going to happen? Like, what's the future of the NFL in Mexico City now? Because Estadio Azteca is gorgeous. They just happen to have a shitty field at the moment. So,
yeah.
Like, what is this going to be a damaged relationship? Is this going to kill the possibility of an NFL team in Mexico?
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely, I feel like the NFL is not even really taking it seriously. They're just like, oh, we're just moving this to LA. Like, I haven't seen any kind of like they're not even really trying to do damage control. They just don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Like, have you seen any response from them?
No, I haven't. I have not. And it's the way it feels to me as someone who's got no skin in the game of this game, who is critical of the way the NFL does things anyways, is basically it's the NFL saying, you're going to watch anyway, so who the fuck cares? Right? Is it just me? Or does it feel like that's what it's like? Because no one's going to stop watching, so they can do whatever the hell they want.
I'm going to watch this game. It's the marquee matchup of like the season. But it's still so ridiculous.
That's a great word for it, ridiculous. And I personally, I'm just pissed off that Roger Goodell and the NFL have absolutely no care about the employees that they have. Again, these idiots in charge somehow are making these terrible decisions. And it's everything from as small as, fining players for wearing, socks that say, whatever, have the pink ribbon when it's not Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Whatever it might be. So you're so concerned about your image that you are going to fine players because they're not wearing league-sanctioned socks. but you don't give a shit that the court of law says this person is innocent, you're just going to suspend them anyways. Or, on the other hand,